Hello guys, it's Jumpsuit here doing another Bakugan video. This time, we have a competitive review on DraThron. See, last time, when I did my review on DraThron, I didn't get any competitive stuff. Gotta do it. So first up, this thing, as you can see, it's quite large compared to a typical Bakugan, which is pretty impactful when it comes to competitive. So, just giving a quick look at it. I won't go into any of the aesthetic stuff since we've already done that, but yeah, it looks pretty good. The attack power of this thing is pretty ridiculous. Again, being of this size, you can actually pull off a really cool strategy where if an opponent has their Bakugan on a card, you can kind of just crush their Bakugan, and with how expensive BakuTech are nowadays, they probably can't get a new deck, and you kind of just win by default. It's great. Now to cover the pop-out force of this thing, I think you should just take a look. So, while there are very good defensive Bakugan in BakuTech, it's going to be very, very hard to survive that. Now, I'm not even going to get into the manual parts yet. I'm already going over all the aesthetics, so it just opens up like this, and yeah, I mean, sometimes, yeah, these things also sometimes come out, sometimes they don't. So, yeah, this thing is pretty ridiculous. So, again, that pop-out force, like, if it already tanked, just the ball form itself, which is going to be very difficult to do, I would say it's near impossible, but if they do, yeah, good luck surviving that. So while this thing is very, very good, offensively, there's also a lot of defensive potential with this thing. So, as you can see, there is a card under here, but if you position this thing correctly, get it kind of up front, it's going to be very hard to land. I mean, the tail really just blocks off. Like, you can see the card under there. Like, I can't fix my focus properly with all this stuff going on, but still. You probably aren't getting to this point, so like, what are you supposed to do? And that's the thing, this thing can just block off a card. If you actually roll it sideways, you can block off multiple cards, so there's a lot of really fun strategies. You kind of just set up a double stance behind this thing, maybe try and roll this onto, like, closer to an opponent's side to just completely allow yourself to, land on whatever you want with other Bakugan. So yeah, this thing is ridiculous. And yeah, obviously, yeah, the occupancy force is crazy, but also defensively, this thing's really hard to crit KO. It's very heavy. I know Santo Halibos is basically the heaviest BakuTech, but if you count this thing is so much heavier than Santo Halibos. It's by, like, much more than 10 times. So this thing, also with its size, generally going to be hard to crit KO. It's not impossible to use. You kind of can move, but these gold parts in the back here make it, difficult. Also, if you do try and knock this thing over, it will likely take the card with it, so also has that kind of magnet feature there with that, so good luck trying to handle that. But anyway, also, yeah, in terms of just like control and stuff as well, again, being such a giant Bakugan, I think it's very easy to control. It has a large magnet, definitely an easy Bakugan to use. But that's the thing, it's not just good at rolling, or offense and defense. This thing's also a great G-power battler. As you can see here, it has 1,000 Gs. This is the highest based G-power in BakuTech. Like, even things like, Zeta Municus with its 730 G variant, it hits on a 200 G boost, it's still 930, doesn't beat this thing. Armor stuff can beat this, depending on like the G-power setups and the gate setups and stuff, but it is still very difficult. Does require some hyper-specific stuff, but it is beatable, but still 1,000 Gs that you're probably going to win almost any battle that you're going to enter. The only real downside of this thing is that it doesn't have any like swappable pieces, it doesn't have any convert pieces, any, bind parts, armor parts, just kind of another BakuTech original, although it is kind of a Deca size, so it does have something going for it, but still, if you had to knock something off, that'd really be it. But yeah, for competitive, I would give this thing an 11 out of 10, the first ever 11 out of 10, because this thing is overpowered. Again, you have the potential to just break your opponent's deck. What are they going to do about it? Go order more BakuTech? In this economy? Yeah, good luck with that. So anyways, this is by far the best Bakugan in BakuTech. It's just ridiculous. So anyways, that's all today for this video, so thanks for watching, and April Fools.